So there are 4 major institutional systems that are changing at this very moment. These systems, most people don't even know these systems exist, and they control their lives. They don't know the companies that control these systems, and these systems are really, really important. The banking system, the whole entire banking system, the way that they make money is being threatened right now. The second system is the monetization of the internet. The third system, AI, how that is being monetized, that is being threatened. The whole entire stock market, everyone is betting on AI. This is a misallocation of resources. So people are getting onto this now. So things are going to change. And the fourth system is how people place trades the stock market. But before I go into this, I want to talk about why some of you are not. Actually, no. I want to show y'all something. I want to explain all this on the way, okay? Come on. Come with me. I'm going to show you something. Road trip. Welcome to my library. So what we're going to do is Brandon's going to pick 3 books and I'm going to pick 3 books. Y'all going to enjoy this, I promise you. This one I just recently read changed my life. I can't stop thinking about it. This one changed my whole entire life, specifically with finance. My whole life, finance and business. Changed my life. So, there are 4 major institutional systems that are changing at this very moment that I really want to explain to you, because these systems, most people don't even know these systems exist, and they control their lives. They don't know the companies that control these systems, and these systems are really, really important. So first I'm going to tell you what the 4 systems are. The banking system, the whole entire banking system, the way that they make money is being threatened right now. It's being threatened. And they're trying to play it cool, but it's being threatened. The second system is the monetization of the internet. Yes, that system is being threatened. The third system, AI, how that is being monetized, that is being threatened. A while ago, just to give you a quick aside, we did an episode where I talked about how the whole entire stock market, everyone is betting on AI. And when I said it, everybody's scratching their head. Now, on all the podcasts, now it's becoming common knowledge that the stock market is one big AI trade right now.
Right.
Okay. But the reality is AI actually doesn't make up that much of our economy, and most of the money is being poured into it. It's a misallocation of resources. I'm not saying that we shouldn't invest in AI, but this is a misallocation of resources. Okay? So people are getting onto this now. So things are going to change, and you need to be aware of the fact that they're going to change. And the fourth system is really how people place trades, the psychology behind the stock market. I've hinted at this before, but it is all converging, happening at the same time, all of these changes. Before I go into these changes, because I can't wait to show y'all these institutions behind it. This is going to have to be a multi-part episode, okay? I can't wait to show y'all these institutions behind it and how these people are secretly making billions, trillions of dollars right up under your nose, and I ain't mad at it.
Trillions.
What we're not going to do is we're not going to be mad at it. I cannot wait, because like I said, y'all probably never heard of these institutions. But before I get into it, I need to prep you, because some of you watch this show and a lot of other financial content for entertainment, and I love that for you. We be having jokes. Somebody commented, you saw somebody was like, I love their dynamic. It's so wholesome. Yes, this is my little bro. We be having a good time, laughs and jokes and giggles. And y'all be having a good time. But if you leave this show and don't go and make money, you don't know how to execute, I have not done my job. Okay, and I take my job very, very seriously. But before I go into this, I want to talk about why some of you are not. Actually, no. I want to show y'all something. And I want to explain all this on the way, okay? Come on. Come with me. I'm going to show you something. Come on, everyone. And Brandon, we're going to leave the office. I'm really excited to show y'all this.
Y'all know where we going. Nicole shit said, get up.
I can't hear you.
So I got up. I think we're going on a field trip.
my baby.
She followed you all the way around.
God bless you. Bye. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Road trip.
Before we get to this destination, I want to talk about this question that y'all all say. A lot of you say, I love how she thinks. I love her critical thinking skills.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to talk about the 3 levels of critical thinking. And I need you to break past the 2nd level into the 3rd. There's more than 3 levels of critical thinking. Let me be very, very clear.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to give you all these 3 levels. And for the purpose of this show, I need y'all to understand these 3, okay? Most people, when they think within a system. The average person, 99% of people, not you, you're the 0.1%, because only 0.1% of people watch this show, okay?
Mm-hmm.
99% of people think this way. Anything you do, anything in this matrix, is based in a system. Most people are confined to a system. A system is a set of shared beliefs. It's really, honestly, a set of shared beliefs. That's it. Typically also could be a state of mind, but a set of shared beliefs that then become laws. Hey, this is how things work.
Mm.
Most people operate within a system, and within the system, they have choices. Okay? And most people every day, they think most 2 choices.
Mm.
0 ones, black, white, up, down, left, right, yes, no. So every day they go through life. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I buy this or do I buy that? This or that, this or that, this or that. Okay. One of the best marketing gimmicks ever. Well, I don't know if y'all remember this website used to be eat this, not that. I love that because it reduced these ideas or the choices that we have about food down to 2 choices. Mm-hmm. Because most people only think within the system and they think about the 2 choices. Okay, so I'll give an example. Let's say you're driving on a road and you come to a fork in the road, left or right. Most people, they'll choose left or right. And that is the average person. So if I'm giving you this information, this finance information that I'm going to give you over the next couple of weeks about how everything is shifting within these 4 systems, you will only think buy this, buy that. Invest here, don't invest here. You might have 4, 5, 10 options, but they're within a system.
Mm.
Okay? The next level is a person who's thinking on critical thinking level number 2.
Mm-hmm.
This person will say, left, right. I don't really want to go left or right. It's grass. I want to go on grass. I ain't mad at you. You grass thinkers.
Grass thinkers.
Because at this point, now you can go any direction that you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can go north, south, east, west, north by northwest, south by southwest. You could go any direction you want to go in.
You're not bound by the direction.
You're not bound by the road. Okay? And that's most of you. Most of you are like your critical thinking level number 2, where you have jobs, but you say, you know what? I'm going to invest. I'm going to buy some real estate. I ain't trading my time for money. I don't gotta be listening to y'all. I do sometimes, but I can do this over here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'm gonna talk about in terms of that level 2 critical thinker is you are kind of bucking the system a little bit, because remember what I said, what a system is a shared belief system. So people who are going to go left or right, they have this shared belief system that if I don't stay within the lines of the road,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to die. I'm going something.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all have this belief system that if you go outside the dotted line or the lines on the road that define the road, or you go off the road onto the grass, people will hate you. You'll be rejected. You'll be depressed.
Well, some people just don't even have the know-how to figure it out outside of.
But the reason that they don't is because they are confined to this belief system. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand. A belief system will confine you. It is a set of, I don't want to say it's a prison. A belief system is a binding. So you don't even know. The bad part about it is it's subconscious. A belief system is a binding. Kind of like a prison, because you don't know you have this belief system. So your brain can't go outside of the system.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Okay. So you got your grass thinkers, that people that's like, I can't go outside of the system. Then you got the third level of critical thinking. This is where I like to reside, okay? Because you're going to beat almost everybody doing this. The third level of critical thinker is the person that says, I don't even got to go forward. I can just sit right here. I can take a nap. Or y'all think y'all got to go forward. How about I could go up? Or how about I could go down. I'm just going to dig. Or I could do some jumping jacks. Or
what if they just go around everybody?
there's nobody there. I didn't even. Here's the other thing about critical thinking. You have to make sure you understand the rules of engagement. I never said it was anybody else on the road. This is a big thing. People walk around with assumptions. This is one of the questions on the SAT. They read you a thing and they ask you a question. I didn't even tell you that it was people on the road. Did I tell you it was people on the road?
No.
Okay. Your brain, I'm waiting for the question.
No, I was just, my brain, you seen the stare in my eyes because I was critical thinking just now. My brain is just like, my brain just started.
I never told you it was people on the road. And so what I want you to do, this will help you to understand how to take these principles that I'm going to show you over the next couple of weeks about these changing systems and make money.
It's crazy. It's crazy because with that quick moment happening, it's kind of like, dang, with assumptions, sometimes assumptions can kill
your whole everything.
Yeah.
Everything can kill you. Everything. You're assuming, and this is, most of y'all are assuming that there are barriers, roadblocks that don't exist. You assume that, I don't know, you can only do this, you can only do that. And all of those assumptions, really honestly, some of them are self-imposed, but some of them were put there intentionally to make you not ever think outside the box. Okay? When you can start thinking, I always call it, there's always a third option. That's my favorite line. There's always a third option. And so now that I've given you the 3 levels of thinking, let's go back to our analogy with the fork in the road. So now imagine you're traveling on a fork. Now there's a man in the middle. The man. The man
is in the middle.
The man is in the middle.
Okay.
He's standing there and he's like, filling your name in. Brandon, whatever your name is. Such and such. Keisha. Which way are you going to go, left or right? And then on the left is a fire at the end of that road. Left is a fire. It sounds like the Matrix. The left is a fire. And on the right is an ocean, a deep ocean. You just like, this is the ocean, you keep going straight and it's the ocean, it's deep. Most people will look the man in his face and be like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always a third option. The man.
Mm-hmm.
How about I'll sit here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can outsit me? I'll just sit here. I'm going to build a tent. I'm going to build my own little house right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a nap. Because guess what? You think that I need to have this endless... This is such a good analogy. You think that I need to have this endless getting.
Mm-hmm.
This endless getting to satiate me. This endless moving forward to satiate me. And I don't. I don't need that. I can achieve internal happiness sitting right here. Now, I'm not saying stay stationary. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is there's always a third option. The man, how about I'm going to dig? It'll take me a while, but I'll dig under the fire. I would, I got my fingers, chip away at it a little bit every day. Or whatever. My thought went to something real left. You ever heard of rainbow body?
What's that?
So in Buddhism, they say it's factual. I believe it. And so once you can go into this state of meditation where you achieve enlightenment and your body literally becomes like you become shriveled and you become light and you just disintegrate into what they call this rainbow body. So the man, how about I'm going to sit here and achieve rainbow body? How about that? You want that option?
You know where my mind went to? My mind went far left too. My mind just said, well, all right, the man, if you're in the fork in the road and you telling me that I got these two options, how about I just take you out?
That's a third option.
How about I just...
See, Brandon went to murder. I'm not going to murder.
No, I have to be murdering him, maybe knock him out cold.
Oh, yeah, you can knock him out. You can put a rear naked chokehold, put him to sleep.
Something.
There's always, that's my whole point. It's critical thinking. I always want you to be thinking third option because rarely the two options that's your choice. And I want you to think about this in your life. Rarely the two options that's your choice that's be presented to you right now that's got you depressed that's never you're not even really thinking. So the next thing I want to say about the third option is this is the theme of everything for the show, for your investing. You guys are looking for an answer. That's why you're on this channel. You're looking for answers. And I'm here to tell you that the only thing better than the answer is the right question. You have to know the right question to ask. This is how you start really critical thinking. Because some of you, so I'll give you we'll continue with the analogies, right? Some of you are like, hey, how can I make more money? Okay. Where is the next investing strategy to make more money? Now, I want to be clear. I'm always going to try to give you a good investing strategy. But sometimes that's not the question.
Okay, so what you saying, ask the right question. Are you one of the people who believe in a phrase that says there are no dumb questions?
No, there are dumb questions. That's my whole point that I'm making is some questions are not worth their weight in gold. You worrying about the wrong thing. Some of you are looking to get more information, and it's not more information you need, and it's what you really need is more understanding. Which is why, for those of you who are still watching this episode, you get if you clicked away because you're trying to get, she's not talking about a specific financial thing yet, and so I'm not going to watch it, because you're looking for information and you don't realize that it's not the external that you need to get more of. You need more understanding. And so you keep asking, what's the next trade? What's the next this? What's the next that? What's the next trade? What's? And you've been wussing since the day you was born. You've been wussing since 12 years old. Where has that got you?
New slogan. What's it? You've been wussing.
You've been a wussing since you was 21 when you started working. Where has it got you? Still in the same financial situation.
Still wussing.
Still wasn't. And so the question is, now it becomes, how can I get more understanding? That's a different question that will lead you in a different path. Okay? So I'm not going to waste my breath and give y'all these new systems that you never knew. They old systems, but they're going to be new to you. That you never knew existed, and then you're going to keep whistling. What's more levels. And this is what I tell y'all all the time when I be like, oh, okay, we got a financial reset coming, or that's happening. We got this crazy politician doing this crazy all the politicians, and you already know the politicians I'm talking about. I'm not even worried about that. It don't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm always going to get to a bag.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. Don't matter what the Fed said. It matter because I be wanting to know. I love the drama of it all.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter. We are at my casa. We are at my house. And I want to show you something.
Welcome to my library. Welcome. I'm so excited because I collect books. And so I wanted to show you my library because I want to show you some important books that I have read that have helped shape me in terms of business and finance, because I want to impart these same books on you. But this is very important. Remember when I said that asking the right question is more important than the answer? Most of you will take these books and literally just try to go in order and read them. Or you might order them and never even read them. But I need you to understand this. Reading the right book at the right time is more important than reading the book. You have to know the right question to ask that will guide you to the right book. Okay? Sometimes your spirit, your soul is asking the question and you don't know, and you keep that's the internal fight that you have with yourself, is your spirit is asking the question and you keep trying to get more information. And this is why a lot of people don't read, is because they're getting the wrong book at the wrong time, or they're getting a book out of context, out of their life, so they cannot pay attention to it. They can't contextualize it. They can't understand it. So I'm going to give you some books and some important lessons that will help you in these coming weeks with the stuff I want to show you. But I need you to understand why, the questions to ask, why to read these books. Some of it may apply to you and some of it won't. So what we are going to do is we're going to sit down on the floor in the library and I'm going to go through some of the books. Okay? So come join me. Come on, y'all. Okay, so what we're going to do is Brandon's going to pick 3 books and I'm going to pick 3 books. And y'all going to enjoy this. I promise you.
This one over here was one of the ones I saw. The Art of War.
All right. Brandon chose The Art of War. I haven't read this in years.
All right, this one is called Procrastination. Why do you do it? What to do about it now?
It's been a long time since I read this one. I have thoughts. It's not with the thoughts that you think it is. A procrastination book.
And then this one, Atomic Habits.
Oh man, you did easy. All right, Atomic Habits. Bing boom. I actually did a review on this channel.
Really?
Years ago, yeah. Maybe like 2 years ago. All right, I'm going to pick my books right now. I'm going to try to pick some books that, one of my favorite books of all time. I don't even know if y'all can read it.
I don't even know
The
what it
Autobiography of Ben Franklin.
The
Power of Concentration.
Did you say the
Yes.
autobiography of Ben Franklin?
Yeah, so that means he wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's one of my faves. Definitely put it in the top 5. This episode is like a whole dream come true for me. Just want you to know that.
Disarming the Narcissist. I need that book. I need to read that.
simmer down, grasshopper. Simmer down. And then my last one is this one I just recently read. Changed my life. I can't stop thinking about it.
Meditation for Modern Madness.
I got a 5th book. I'm sorry.
Mm.
This one changed my whole entire life. Specifically with finance. My whole life, finance and business. Changed my life in different ways that I couldn't think of. And the very last one.
The Holy Bible.
We don't have to do too much talking about this because I could probably do a whole. Y'all know I be at my Bible studies all day, every day. Okay, out of all of these, what order you want to go in?
What order do I want to go in? Well, I know I want to save the autobiography of Ben Franklin last.
You do?
Yeah, I do. The Art of
I'm
War,
gonna put
I
this
guess.
in The Art of War.
Yeah.
The thing that I learned most about this book is so many of. I used to do this.
Mm.
This is about to be. I'm trying not to make this emotional. Most people be losing in life.
Mm-hmm.
And this is specifically if you have not achieved a goal yet. You're losing. And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But you're losing battles because, one, you don't even know who your enemy is. And your enemy is fighting according to this.
Mm.
And this is ruthless. There are no, the enemy will do whatever. And so you're thinking that in order to win, you have to be nice. And you have to be, quote unquote, a good person. Just FYI, there's like really like no such thing as a good person. Because you don't know what's on anybody's heart.
Mm-hmm.
We are all born in sin. Okay? But once you understand this, then you can stop being, y'all, one of the things when I go and watch the episodes, and like, I have to be like, dang, I am so emotionally detached from these jabronis being jabronis. Like, it's funny to me. But then I go online and I see jabronis doing jabroni things. And for those of you who don't know, jabronis is the AI CEOs, politicians, the large fund managers, CEOs, the elites. I hate that word, the elites. Like, because they're rich, they're elite? No, I'm elite. What are you talking about?
Facts, yeah.
My son is elite.
Yeah.
And outside of the money that I have put up for him, he ain't got 2 pennies and scratched together. Like,
Yeah.
okay? There is no, like, that word sickens me. We can call them jabronis. Jabronis and ivory towers and abstinians.
Jabronis,
Okay.
ivory towers, abstinians.
They have no rules for this. I mean, I don't want to say they have no rules. There is no limit to what they will do, and you are losing because you're like, why won't they be good people? Oh my God, why are they? Let them do them. They're doing this to each other, and that's the crazy thing about it is, once you see this, like Elon and what's his face, Sam Altman, they tweeting back and forth, and I can't do nothing but laugh because they're doing this. They're just trying to take each other out. Lawsuit after lawsuit. Oh, you messed up. Oh, you evil and you messed up. Whatever. And so let me relate it to you. You're losing life because you don't even know who your enemy is. And the best way to find out who your enemy is to see who's doing this type of stuff It is a heartbreak when you find out who your enemy is, because a lot of times your enemy is living in the same roof as you, under the same roof as you. Your enemy is in your bloodline. Your enemy is your best friend, and they don't even know they're the enemy. Their spirit is so open that the enemy is moving right up and through them and attacking you, and they don't even know. They sleep. And so that's why the scripture says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, because most of the time their spirit is so open that they have no defenses. The enemy can move right through them and start attacking you. And this is why you are treading water.
That's deep.
I'm gonna go on a quick aside and we can go to the next book real quick. But I had a conversation with a homegirl, Genesis 10 and 11. I had a conversation with a homegirl, and this particular homegirl lives very closely to some family members. And these family members, I can see it. They're just very toxic. And it's a situation where they got to get away. And I'm like, I've been told this person, like, you need to get away. Like, you have to get away. And the family member don't know. They don't know it. They think that they're doing the right thing. And so I had to show, and then the homegirl says, yeah, I'm gonna finally get away because I think they had a conversation with Chat. And Chad said, go to Genesis 10 and 11. And so I already knew what it was hitting for. So Genesis 10 and 11 is when God told Abraham to get thee out of the father's house. Okay? But what I wanted to show this person was, okay, actually, I'm going to back up. They said, Chat told them to go to chapter 11 and 12. And I say, you got to go back to 10 to really understand it. So chapter 10 gives you a whole genealogy. That's important. Genealogy from Noah, basically to Abraham, okay? Chapter 11 starts with, and the whole earth was of one language and one speech, okay? When you go and look up the original words of this, it says of one, sometimes it uses the word tongue. Tongue means binding. And so, and the whole earth was of one binding. So what they're saying is when you have a language binds you. Talk about binding. Language binds you in your beliefs. Because if you have no word for, let's say, freedom, you don't know what freedom is. Or if you don't use it regularly, this is one of the words that's been kind of taken out of our everyday lexicon, which is wisdom. How many people you hear say wisdom other than me? It's a binding. So you don't even know to look for that in a spouse. You don't know to look for that in a business partner. You don't know to look for that in the CEO of the company that you want to invest in. That's trading on, I'm going to tell you, a couple of these CEOs lacking wisdom. They might be smart. You go on there and they just spit it off CNBC. Are they wise? That's a word nobody's using that word. Admiration. A word that people don't use. So when you don't use these words, or when you have words to describe something and you use it over and over and over again, you are binding your belief system. You are putting yourself in a system.
Them bars right here. You over here preaching.
You're putting yourself in a system in which you can never come up with the third option. So I'm related to dating. Okay. You got guy A. Let's say women. I probably should have said women because most of my viewers are women. Let's do two women.
Okay.
Change the analogy. Two women. Okay, one of them, she cook, clean. She's a lady in the streets, in the bed, all the things you want. Okay. She got that part going on. Okay. But she's not really good with money. Then you got lady number two, who maybe she get into the money, but she don't never got no time for you. And so both of them know about each other, and they both looking at you. Make a choice, Mike. Shout out to a Mike that got two ladies in his life. Mike, you gotta make a choice. Choose her or me. Who you want to do? And if you don't have a word to describe that you really want to admire your woman, or you really want a woman of wisdom, you're only going to think of those two choices. Now there's a third option. How about I leave both of you guys alone? I'm leaving both of y'all alone, and I'm gonna go look for a woman that's wise, and I admire her. But if you staying in your father's house like Abraham, and no one uses these words, you're going to be bound by this system of lady in the streets, freak in the bed, or get money, no time.
I see what you did there.
There's a third option. I leave you alone. Okay? Why did I bring up this remote for?
Because you were saying.
Because I was saying, if you don't know your enemy and they're doing this stuff to you and you can't figure your enemy out, you can't come up, you're living inside of the wrong system. These people will do anything. When your enemy has declared yourself your enemy, there's just something important to understand. When your enemy, so like let's say you're beefing with somebody that's not your enemy, you don't think that they're your enemy. When you're beefing with somebody that you don't think that they're your enemy or business. Maybe you got two similar businesses and y'all like, we ain't no competition. We out here working. Then you find they do one little thing that's kind of, oh, you my enemy. You ain't know you. Oh, now it's a different type of party.
Yeah.
I had a situation like that, but I'm not going to give any specifics. But in the business that I had in the past, I used to do a certain thing, and other people did other things that were very different. And then we was all cool, like, oh, it's a lot of money out here. You get money, you get money. And then one person decided to do a thing that's the same thing that I was known for doing that thing. And you know, I called that joker. Now you're my enemy. Oh, this is a different type of party. We was kumbaya in it. Now you, okay.
Like that situation I told you earlier, sort of, to a degree.
Now you my enemy. Now you're going to see a different person. So that's why that was one of the things that I understand. And you can now start to understand when these jabronis in the financial markets do different things against you. So us as regular people, they have declared war on us. So none of this surprises me. And now I'm expecting it. So somebody asked me when that company went public, everyone's feeling obligated to buy. There was a third option. I don't have to give you my money. You have declared war on me.
You saying in your situation?
I'm thinking either, in my opinion.
That person had a company that went public?
No, I'm talking about a specific company that went public.
Oh, okay.
They have declared war on all of us. Real quick, this is a great moment. This is why you need to be on our newsletter list. I break everything down. You need to get the full picture. Some of y'all understand things better when you read it and you see the outline. I know the show is entertaining and I be giving y'all game, but I really give a full game away in the newsletter. Go to the link down below, sign up for the newsletter. It is absolutely free. Sign up right now. They have declared war on all of us.
I think I know exactly what
you should know what I'm talking
I think
about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
We're going to get to the lesson in the end. Okay, what's the next book that you want to go through?
Okay. What about the one you said that changed your life? What is that?
This
Meditation?
Yeah. Meditation for Modern Madness. Oh my God. So, Aunt Jenny, my dad's best friend, wife, is one of the world's best. I don't even know, you don't call her a costume designer. When you do a big production of a TV show or a movie, there's a costume designer and then there's a person over top of the costume designer. So for instance, the best analogy that I can give you is she was in charge of all the wardrobe. So I guess it's in charge of the wardrobe for some of your favorite movies and TV shows. Specifically, the one I'm thinking about is one of the Star Wars shows. She was over in London for 1.5 years and the team was 160 people. Okay, that's the type time she on. She worked on Coming to America. She worked on Casino. Her resume. She was lit. Aunt
Jenny was lit.
So this is Aunt Jenny.
Okay.
Aunt Jenny did Better Call Saul. What's the other show that's adjacent to Better Call Saul? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. She does the Percy TV show. You know what I'm talking about? It's a kid show. Percy Jackson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, she does that show. Aunt Jenny's whatever. So long story short, Aunt Jenny gave me this book for one Christmas, and I just let it sit because she knows I always typically have a library. So I don't know when I started reading it, and I hit her up. I was like, "Yo, thank you so much for this book." I never asked her what made me get this book. I don't know. It is so good. It helped me to understand deeper mechanics about meditation, because I've been big on meditation. If you don't meditate, I highly recommend that you meditate. We don't got enough time to go into the mechanics of meditation and why. I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis about why you would meditate, especially for those of you're here because you want to make more money. Okay.
Question specifically for you: what does meditation look like?
What does meditation look like for me? So meditation, the technical definition of meditation is multiple things. Like it's a big wide umbrella. Prayer is a type of meditation. Worry is a type of meditation. Anxiety is a type of meditation.
So essentially, like a fixation on a thought.
The fixation on a thought, or a fixation, or yeah, I guess you can call it that. A fixation on a thought, consciously or subconsciously. Yes.
Ooh, that goes even deeper.
Yes.
Because it's like how many people are subconsciously
All of them.
meditating.
All of them.
Wow.
All of them. Most of them.
All of them.
99% of people, always say 99.999% of people. Yes, 98% of people subconsciously meditating. That's what worry is. That's what anxiety is. A subconscious meditation on the things that you don't want. Happy people who just always got something good coming to them. They, for the most part, in a good mood. They're subconsciously meditating on good things. Or you can consciously do it. Now, here's the thing about meditation. Your reality is a reflection of your mind. So reality is really just a series of snapshots of possibilities. The passage of time is a series of snapshots of possibilities. Time only measures change. So as change happens, it reflects the change in your mind, your state of mind. The reason why it takes so long for people, or it can take long, or you may believe that it takes long to achieve a goal, is because you're just making small incremental changes to your mindset. Meditation allows you to take bigger leaps because, again, reality, nothing says that certain things have to take a certain amount of time. Reality just takes time because you're taking a long time to shift who you are. So when you meditate, you can jump timelines. You can just have a bigger leap if you focus on shifting your internal. Because when you go inward, there is no time. Time is not real. That's a whole nother conversation about time and reality not being real. Talk about that later.
Yeah, I share that concept. I share that notion. You getting gems on this episode.
I know, that's why I was a little bit nervous about doing this, but we'll see how it goes.
It's gym at the gym.
Time is not real. So therefore, also reality is not real. Actually, reality is not real, therefore time is not real. Right? The best analogy, I was just having this conversation with my friend. I don't know if y'all know this, but like y'all know the smallest building block of things is what? Smallest building block.
The smallest.
Smallest was, how small can you go? What's the smallest thing?
An atom?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so atom is the nucleus and electrons and then protons,
Yeah.
particles.
Yes.
Okay? If you plotted, if you really blew up an atom, a nucleus would be here and the closest electron would be like at the sun. Some ridiculous amount of time away.
Yeah.
I mean, distance away. Which means atoms are 99, this is a real accurate number, 99.9997% empty space. So which means this is 99.997 emptiness. It's not real. This is just a set of oscillating energy fields that push up against my hand.
Is that in that book? Is that in
No.
that other book that what you explaining?
This is in, oh, you want me to find a book that is in?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
I thought it would be in the one that says Atomic Habits.
No. That's an analogy. I'm gonna show you. I hope I have the book.
99.997.
Yep. Actually, I got 2 Atomic Habits. You can have that one if you want it. You got to read it though.
Yeah. Thank you. So is it safe to say
did I get
reality
2?
is really just perception?
Reality is perception, but reality is your mind.
But is your mind not your perception?
Your mind is your perception.
How you
So
perceive.
reality is a reflection of your mind. That was my whole point that I was getting at. So which means your reality is just a reflection of your mind. This is why I meditate, because I'm just trying to shift my internal state. This is how, like, one of the things that Brandon always says is like, yo, your life is crazy.
I say that.
And then some of y'all, like, I've achieved a lot of things. I'm some of y'all 43 years old, but I'm technically young. I've done a lot, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I've done a lot because I know you want to get to this book, but that's what Benjamin Franklin, he did so much in one lifetime. Something that you would think would take short amount of time, I mean a long time, he'd knock it out in a year. Because he knows how to change his mind.
You know what?
So he can change his reality.
That's a good.
Not know. He
That's a
knew.
good
He old and
segue.
dead. Where's the
Because-
book? I really want to show you this book. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Honestly, when I walked in here, right, and I saw your library and I saw all these books, the only thing that came to my mind was it must have taken a lot of time.
Oh, here it is.
That's why I asked you that question when I said, well,
To get all these books or to read all these books?
no, when I asked you, I was like, well, when you read a book, how long does it normally take you? Because when I see a book, like, you know, I'm an audiobook kind of guy. Like, because when I see a book, especially like, I don't know, let's just take the procrastination book, right? When I see a book like that, I automatically think, where am I going to find the time to read this? How am I going to find the time to read this? Like, how long is it going to take me to read this?
You know the opposite, I think? If you can be on social media, you can read a book. You know there's a Kindle app. So I like, this is why we say I like to collect books, because a lot of these books I read on the Kindle app. It depends on the book. I'm not going to say that I'm not an audiobook person, because I'm listening to an audiobook right now. Most of the time, if I listen to an audiobook, it's after I've read it, but I prefer to read it because it integrates better when you read it. You absorb it better. What's the point in listening to a book if you're not going to absorb it or execute? You're only going to execute what absorbs. If this conversation got you thinking differently, here's something worth looking into. One of the reasons why I partner with iTrust Capital is because they allow you to own physical gold inside a self-directed IRA. So instead of just buying gold, you can potentially do it in a tax advantage retirement account. And I'm going to add an extra layer for you. If you have questions about rolling over an old 401k, transferring an IRA, or you just want to understand how it all works, I've arranged for you guys, my community, to have a dedicated iTrust Capital representative. You'll find their contact information in the description below. Just email Ryan. He's going to answer your questions and connect you with the iTrust Capital white glove team to help you set up every step so you can own some gold or some crypto inside a retirement account, or just own gold or crypto outside of a retirement account. Email is down below. Reach out to them and tell them I sent you so you can get a free $100 right in your account. By the way, this video is sponsored by iTrust Capital, and I only partner with companies that I truly believe provide value to you guys, my audience. Back to the convo. I prefer to read it because it integrates better when you read it. You absorb it better. What's the point in listening to a book if you're not going to absorb it or execute? You're only going to execute what absorbs. What's the point? When you read the book, it's almost like third option. Here go a third option question right now. Some of y'all are like, oh, I need new friends. I need new friends. Y'all be saying about you, like, oh, I wish I could be him so I could sit and listen to you. You seen those comments. And guess what? You can make me your friend. Read my book. I got an old,
It's right
the
there.
old cover.
The old copy.
I got an old cover. The new cover is green. And that's how I be thinking, like, when I have to sit around and I'll be like, dang, I don't really have no friends that reflect some of this stuff. Third question is, what book can I read? I can make Benjamin Franklin my friend. He's my friend. James Clear is my friend. I don't, it's not a flex as much as people think it is, but I ain't mad at him. Theron Q. Dumont. I'm gonna tell you, this is an important name. Was this one of the books you picked or one of the books I picked?
You
Okay.
picked that.
He's my friend. This is somebody you want to have as your friend. This guy. It's Ekmentov. He's my friend.
Stalking the Wild Pendulum.
Yes, this is the book that I was saying that you can. So let me just say something. This book is based on theory. But y'all been hearing a lot about MK Ultra. I've been trying to tell people about MK Ultra for a minute. Nobody want to listen to me. Oh, this is some fake CIA. No, they declassified the CIA stuff about MK Ultra a long time ago.
MK Ultra? I don't know what that is.
What?
No.
Okay. I hate the fact that you don't know what this is right now. They did a congressional hearing just recently, last week, where a lot of information about MK Ultra came out. MK Ultra is a CIA program that ran for a very long time, where the government was trying to learn how to do mind control. It started with them drugging everyday people, giving them LSD via hookers in crack houses while they sat on the other side of three-way mirrors trying to figure out how you act. How can we control your thoughts?
Okay, I didn't know about this. I just didn't know that was the name
But
of it.
MK Ultra has taken its form over multiple things over multiple years. Okay?
Wow.
They just recently figured out that the serial killer, I think is Charles Manson, was under MK Ultra.
Wow.
Okay. Anyways, another way that they was trying to do mind control or figure out how the mind works was a program called the Gateway Program. A guy named, I cannot remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I will put it here. He based all of his stuff off of this guy. This guy wrote this book and did a couple of TV interviews talking about how reality works. And in the beginning of the book, he says, like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but have fun walking down through my mind. So this is not fact. Or it is, I don't know. You could just have some divine downloads. It's happened before. Homeboy took it from him. He was the originator. Okay, there's some really great videos on YouTube. Just search It's Ekmentov. And when we're talking about energy and oscillating fields, he talks about that a little bit in this book. But what I'm talking about, when I was telling you about energy and oscillating fields and atoms and all of that, that is known fact. That he did not like come up with that. Like this is stuff that is in textbooks. Like everybody knows that this not real. I know some of y'all gonna be like, the double slit experiment and observation, your reality responds. They have figured out that your reality responds to your observation.
Yeah, I heard something. I don't know how true or legit it was, but it was saying like we don't really touch things.
You don't touch things. It's just the energy field that's pushing up against you because it is not real. There's no thing. It's not real. Crazy, right?
That goes into a whole different, yeah.
But
That's
so
crazy.
with it not being real and your reality responding, using the double slit experiment, your reality responding to what you observe, okay? This means you have more control over your reality than what you think. Your reality emerges from your subconscious mind. Okay? Your subconscious mind determines what you observe. And your perception of how you observe it. So meditation helps you change your perception. Specifically of yourself. Because remember, reality is a reflection of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I can show you all of the different layers of these financial systems around the world. I cannot wait to share some of this stuff with you, right? All the different layers of the financial systems around the world. If you don't know how to shift your mind to take advantage of it, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You will always sabotage it. You can know all the information. Just because Michael Burry and them knew about 2008 before 2008, that didn't mean they were going to make money. He had to have conviction, belief in himself, belief in who he was, confidence, and the ability to understand that he deserved all that money.
So now is the question of like that other book, right? The procrastination book of like, what do you do once you kind of know what to do, but you're just not acting on it? Like when you...
There's a mental block there. So like this is good. Maybe I read this book and took it for granted, but I'm going to sum up for real. If you're procrastinating on anything, the only question you need to ask, or you need to understand what's happening when you procrastinate, because there's two paths that you can take when you procrastinate. 3. The first
always
path.
The third option.
There's always a third option. Actually, the option that I'm going to choose is the third option. Okay. So it's 2 paths that you can take when you procrastinate. Either, so we've already accepted the fact that we are procrastinating. Okay. We've become aware of it. Okay. Either you can feel bad about it. I'm procrastinating. Oh my God. That's what most people do. That's the worst thing you can do, because it's only going to lead to more procrastination, is to judge yourself. So you got to not judge. Then the second question is, or the second thing that you can do is just accept it and just know I'm a procrastinator, and say I'm a procrastinator. And then now you're just living through life being a procrastinator, and you're just procrastinating. Both of those options suck. Now there's a third option. The third option, you got to know the question. Why am I procrastinating? Stop leaning into the thing and trying to force yourself to do the thing. Stop. Procrastination comes from your brain saying that something is not safe, even if it doesn't logically make sense. So like, for instance, let's say we got to hurry up and get out of here. We're up on the 2nd floor, y'all. So we got to hurry up and get out of here. And we just sit and we sit and we sit. The reality is something about our brains is saying like, it's not safe to leave right now. Sometimes it's something stupid and you have to be okay with that. Why are you procrastinating? The answer is to lean into the why and satiate the why. Why do I think this is not safe? Why? Keep asking yourself why till you get, oh, I don't think this is safe because I had an epiphany not too long ago. And I'm not a big vacationer. Like I've never really been a big vacationer. And so in our anti-hustle fellowship, because they're not getting a vacation, I'm not giving them a vacation. They're asking me, do you take a vacation? And I'm like, nah, I like my life. I don't need to escape from it. Like, what do you mean? I enjoy thoroughly. I've been to all the islands. They're all the same. Now get to work. Because I gave them a lot of homework. I did. I gave them a lot of homework. And they're probably thinking like, it's July. Why is she giving us so much homework? And so I had to ask myself, why am I like this about vacation? And the reality is, the conclusion I came to was like, my grandma was a very scary person. She went on vacations though. She was a very scary person. And without going in detail, I have adopted some of this weird fear. And it's not a fear about going on vacation. Don't get it twisted. It's just like I like my systems. And I'm unpacking it. And so I'm constantly asking myself this question, before I just decide like, okay, I'm just gonna book this vacation or whatever the case may be. I don't know.
You know,
Because I can book it, but that doesn't fix the problem.
Mm,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Like
I literally was like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, I don't know if y'all run. I know I run Profit First. So I had like some money in the Profit First, and I booked the vacation right out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, what is the problem? What is going on over here? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I had thought about that, and I was like, damn, I wonder if Nicole ever take vacation or just slow down or just like do something other than work. And then so when you were like, yeah, I'm going back to Jersey this weekend. I'm going with my homegirls, and we're gonna go to the,
When I went to Philly,
yeah, Philly
To the Roots
to the Roots picnic.
I came right back.
I was like, wait, you gonna be what going? Like you going somewhere? Like take it? But then I will say one thing about it though is I'm not big on vacation either. I'm not a big vacationer. Like, but I don't know if you call like vacation just taking time or you call vacation actually like going somewhere, leaving. But I will say when you came back though, I did see a difference in the
Really?
shift in your energy. You seem refreshed. You know. So like in certain instances, I get why.
I think I just needed to see my friends, and I
Maybe
hadn't
that's
seen my
what it
mom
was?
in a minute. Yeah, I love my girlfriends, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. They are the whole loves of my life.
Like when I was at work at my other job, and when the people come in from Germany, because the dude was like, I asked him, what you here for? And he was like, oh, a holiday. And I'm like, okay, what's the name of the holiday?
That's what they call vacation.
I didn't know that. Right? But that's what my other dude, he was like, no, he's saying he's on vacation. But I think that's a very unique thing that they, like how we view a holiday, but they call it a vacation holiday. It's more so like a celebration of just your life.
Oh, you're just your life, yeah.
Yeah.
And but see, I feel like I live that every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I had that thought when you said that too. Based
Yeah, I feel
upon
like
our
yeah.
conversations, I was like, you don't need to go on vacation because your life is vacation.
yeah, that's how I
Yeah.
feel. But it's I always try to design it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Next book.
All right, I pick. You pick.
Oh no, go ahead. I don't care.
I already picked all the books. I want.
I mean, we only got a couple more. I could go through this one. Disarming the narcissist. These politicians, guess how you can tell what's going to happen financially?
Our president.
Our president.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to know what's going to happen over the next 2 years, we got 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
We think. He gonna be in there for the next 2 more years. Somebody commented, I'll be saying like he gonna use this word to stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody commented in the comments, he gonna use this word. He not getting out. If you really want to understand what's going on and not be so emotional about dude, y'all be getting so emotional about dude. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Please, y'all, stop getting so emotional about dude. Pick up a narcissist. That's the crazy thing about narcissists. They're so predictable.
Mm-hmm.
They are so earthly.
Mm-hmm.
They're so predictable. But once you understand how they operate, you just be like,
I remember you said that a couple episodes back, maybe about 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 episodes back,
it's always a narcissist in office somewhere
Mm-hmm.
running the world.
about the predictability.
The predictability of narcissists. And the crazy part about it is a narcissist will listen to this and be like, I'm not going to be predictable.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that defines your narcissism is what makes, like, being unpredictable would be you not being a narcissist. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, kindness, empathy, sympathy, those things are unpredictable. Life springs from love. Life springs from meekness and all the things. Love is kindness. Love is this. Love is that. Love is all the things that love is. That's what life and unpredictability springs from. Life is like the most unpredictable thing on the face of the earth or in the universe. Is the fact that we're here. That's like so unpredictable. The fact that the sperm swim, the probabilities of that happening is crazy.
Like 1 in a billion or something.
1 in something.
Or maybe less than 1 in a billion.
It's
but
probably less than that.
yeah.
The fact that you are here, that is life. Life is love. Love is all of the things that narcissists can't do. So if a narcissist says that they're going to be unpredictable, They're either going to do evil 1 or evil 2. To them, those are the two. They live inside of the system of narcissism. So they do evil 1 or evil 2.
So you say
So either or, you're predictable.
narcissists don't really choose option 3.
They don't choose option 3. They can't. Option 3 is always, I'm going to rise above. I'm going to be nice. They can't. That's why it's a personality disorder. So all you know is something's coming. And it ain't going to be nice. It's only going to be something to serve them. So if you give them options that only serve them, you can kind of figure your life out. Like you can, if you're dealing with a narcissist. Hey, do you want a Lamborghini or $100,000? You can't be like, hey, do you want a Lamborghini or do you want to be kind to people for 10 days straight? Does not compute. Does not compute.
That's not. Oh my God.
You laughing because you're thinking about some people in your life.
Oh, you fry them up.
The CPU start overloading.
Oh,
Get NVIDIA in there. Get some GPUs in there.
That's actually really funny.
I know, because it's true. So as you understand, they can't live outside of that system. Because their system says, I have to protect me. Because if I don't protect me, the world is going to kill me. And I got to protect me and this identity that I've created, no matter what. I will mess myself up just to protect that identity. And you try to give them something, it's almost like you got a 2-dimensional character that only understands north, south, east, west, and then on a piece of paper, and then you're telling them, this is the piece of paper. This 2-dimensional character only lives on this. And then you're saying, hey, come over here and get this. They can't. Understand, again, I'm go back to this. I'm not telling you this because I want you to understand this to deal with the narcissist in your life. I don't care. This is not that type of conversation. Right now, this conversation is financial. At least 2 to 3 of the world's leaders, like, get this in your head. At least 2 to 3 of the world leaders making the decisions, whether you know who they are or not, are narcissists. So once you understand this, you can stop being surprised and you can start understanding what's the best action for you. And you understand how they think and how they can't get off of the paper. For the life of them, even though they're 3-dimensional characters, they can't get off of that 2-dimensional paper. You start being able to understand how this thing is set up and what's going to most likely happen. Lindsey Graham died. His sister took his Senate seat. How is this legal? I'm not surprised. They got to keep their power in place.
His sister?
His sister. I didn't even know that was legal.
Don't sound legal. I didn't know that was legal.
His sister? Going to serve the rest of his Senate term. Good night. Okay, what else you got for me?
That's crazy. I didn't know that, but that's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
Somebody somewhere is narcissisming hard.
What?
They narcissisming hard. Real hard.
All right, that book you have in your hand is what?
The Power of Concentration. And let me tell you the thing about this book. This is crazy. So I read this book years ago. Okay. I read this book before self-help was a thing. And the funny thing about this is, or before it was as big as it is right now, I should say that. The funny thing about this is, so I had to buy this multiple times because I got highly confused because the author is cited as being someone else. It's published under two different authors' names. And I can't remember, it was just like massive amount of confusion. I gave some away, I bought it so many times. It's one of my favorite books. I gave them away so many times. I just recently bought it when I realized that I need to keep this in my library. And I don't give away books no more. That's why when I saw that I had a double, I was like, oh, you can have another one. I don't loan books. I don't give away books.
I feel so special then.
You should. I'm always down to give away dupes, but this library going to be the pervy library. It's going to be like a whole thing. The book talks about knowing how to silence your mind. It's really another offshoot of meditation. But some of the exercises is like take a stack of cards and place each card on top of each other very slowly. And do this while just only thinking about the task. Most people can't, like, for those of you who say, oh, I can't meditate because I can't silence my mind, I always got all these thoughts, that's not a flex. It's not a flex. I can't, my mind just be going all over the place. You think it's a flex because you think like, oh, I'm juggling. It's not a flex. You can't silence your mind. You cannot control it. And it's hard. It's hard. Because right now, especially right now, everything is designed to take your power of controlling your mind away. That app, all the apps, designed to take your control away. This is one of the reasons why I genuinely like YouTube, because it's not so much of a dopamine fix like the other ones are. Like long form content, sitting here, this is why I am very intentional. I don't have too many fast. You're not going to get that from this channel. I don't know, they say people's attention span is 2 seconds, all of that. I don't want you. You don't belong here. If you can't sit and think and sit through this conversation, because you're going to have problems controlling your reality. If you can't control your what? Mind. So this opened my mind to this as a young girl. Like I didn't know what I was reading. Now, fast forward. When I went to go get the book again after I gave it away, the author was somebody different. I can't remember. And I was like so confused. I didn't find out until later. You ever heard of the Kabbalion? Okay, the Kabbalion is this book, occult type knowledge. I'm not saying it's a cult, but it's occult type knowledge. It's spirituality without Jesus. Long story short, it's written by, it's supposed to be 3 people. He's supposed to be one of them. They don't know. They don't know. Now, as a person who is very much so a Christian, and you have to understand all of this to understand what I am saying, because some people be speaking on stuff that they don't understand. We talked about this, where there's a scripture where Jesus says, basically the non-believers know how to manipulate, they know how to control reality, and you don't even understand how to control reality. They're more shrewd than you are. You got basic regular laws, then you got natural laws. That's this. Mind, natural. Then you got spiritual laws. That's this. So if you stay here, you become a witch or a warlock, and you think that you can control all of this. This is the third option. The Bible, if y'all can't see, this is the third option. Oh, you think you can control me over here? Because you got to remember, your mind is part reality, which ain't really real, and spiritual. It lives in this dual place. But you got to understand the natural laws. That's the easy part. That's why we say this is the easy part. Well, it ain't. This is the part that's readily available to you. But what they're doing right now, by the way that they do the media, is they don't even want you to know this part. We want you to be asleep. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. War's over. No, it's not. No, it's over. No, it's not. No, it's not. Go to sleep. So the first part of waking up is you got to know how to control your mind. And I'm not saying practice witchcraft. no, no. But when you start worshiping witchcraft and all of these, oh, you gotta, every day I should do my cards like this every day. You start worshiping it. I gotta do this. You start worshiping, oh, I gotta get my crystals. Oh, I gotta get my sage. And now you worshiping these practices. You missed the whole point. That's witchcraft and occult. You be stuck in this. Let's do rituals. Get in the pentagram and put it on TV and set it on fire. You know, that's what they did.
Yeah,
Right, I showed you.
yeah.
We got to do it this way. Let's do a concert and have them go through portals and we'll do a sacrifice. Y'all missing the point. Now y'all worshiping the method. You are the thing. You're the thing. Not the thing is the thing. You're giving your power away. You are the thing. God is in you. I abide in you. You abide in me. He abides in me. We abide. I am the vine. My Father is the husband. All the things. You worshiping the wrong thing. But sometimes you got to know this. This is what the scripture is like. Or when he tells the woman in Samaria, you worship in spirit. You have to worship in truth and in spirit. She's worshiping in, I don't want to say this, but she's just only up here. You got to know the natural laws too. And that's what the Sadducees and the Pharisees was doing. They was just in the natural laws. They started worshiping the process. Can't do work on Sunday. Can't do this. You got to do it like this. You got to do it like that. Go over here. You worshiping the thing. That's a form of witchcraft. The Samaritans, when he told that woman, y'all don't even know what y'all doing. Y'all only worshiping in spirit. But you got to know the lower part too. But you understand what I'm saying? You got to know this. You got to get it all lined up. I don't got it all figured out. I just be reading. You was about to say something. Sorry.
No, I forgot. It was a question about the book.
Huh?
I said it was a question about the book, but I forgot.
Okay, remember, because I want to relate this. Some of y'all that's related to finance, that's related to studying and understand the markets. Some of y'all losing because you keep worshiping the markets. It won't work until you get right up here and start asking the right questions. Why can't I manifest this into some money? It is your mind, the reflection that you're seeing. You don't think you're worthy. And so it's slipping out of your fingers. Every time you get it, you lose it. You don't know how to be the person that attracts it. So now do y'all understand? I'm going to teach you some things. If you don't know how to get to the right frequency, which is your being, your state of mind, your dominant thoughts, your belief system, the system in which you operate in. Because if you're in the system, you're getting all the information, but you're in the system of scarcity left or scarcity right? Am I going to have a scarcity of time or we're going to have a scarcity of money? Which one? Here's the two options that the elites keep feeding you, and you're just living inside of the scarcity of time, scarcity of money, scarcity of time, scarcity of money. And you can't get out of it. I can give you the information, and you're going to keep choosing those options.
That reminds me of the conversation we had early on when I was telling you my outlook as far as like being a husband, being a father. I think I made the statement I could be either out here trying to get to the bag, trying to get the money, but that means I can't be in here. And he was like, no, that's not what that means. You can do both. And I was like, I don't see you can do both. And you was just like 10 toes down on like, no, it doesn't have to be either one of those options. And I was just like, well, I don't see any other option. But
you can't see it if you can't see it. Because if you can't see it, this is why I want you to ask the questions, right? This is why it's important to learn how to concentrate and how to meditate. Okay.
Okay, do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
This is why you have to concentrate and meditate. This is the most powerful use of it. So y'all are watching this show, right? Y'all are trying to trade your life away or trade to life money or whatever. Business, investing, all the things. Okay? Before you go on a venture for anything, you have to ask yourself, can I see this happening for me? So natural. Not can I see it, not can I visualize it, but can I sit in it to the point where I can feel like, oh yeah, this is just a Tuesday. If you can't see it, first of all, you have to be honest with yourself. I can't see this happening for me because I've had a loss. I did a bad trade, loss, a loss, a loss. I keep getting these horrible jobs, keep getting these horrible spouses. I just can't see it happening for me. You gotta be honest with yourself. You cannot fool reality. You can't fool your mind. You can't. So you have to be honest with yourself. When you do say, dang, I really can't see it, that's good news. If you keep having a reality that's not giving you what you want, and you keep pretending like you can see it for yourself, and your reality keeps you might be thinking that, hey, I want to be able, it's good for me to say, yes, this is why sometimes having affirmations when you are not in alignment is terrible, because you start learning how to lie to yourself. You get up and you read the affirmation, I am wealthy, and it becomes more and more and more and more comfortable for you to lie to yourself. Now, I'm not saying that affirmations don't work. What I am saying is, when you get so comfortable with verbally saying something and your subconscious doesn't believe that it is true for you, you then start teaching yourself how to lie to yourself. What you need to be able to do is, first, find out where there's a mismatch. That's number one. When you get into alignment, I'm talking about how to get into alignment and why meditation is important. But when you get into alignment, that is when the affirmations can work. Okay? But they won't work if they're not in alignment. So, when you say, I am wealthy, and there is a little bit of discomfort in your body, feel it in your body. You get to really feel it in your body. That's why meditation is important, because now you know how to shut down everything and you can isolate. But that's not even the main thing I want to get at. Okay. Sometimes for me, when I'm not in alignment, I'll feel it here. I'll feel it like back here a little bit. I'll feel it like here. When you find it, and you're honest with, dang, I don't see this happening for me, that's when we win it. Now we can get to work. Now I'm going to pull up these two. Put this one in front. That's when we can start meditating, because now when we can start meditating, we can start to shift our internal. Some of you are focusing so much on the information. I'm trying to look for a book.
And you saying with the meditation, you can do it.
You're focusing on trying to get information. I think my battery about to die. You're focusing on getting information when you're out of alignment. So you can get all the information, but your subconscious is going to sabotage it every time. You're focusing on getting information when it's not going to do nothing for you if you can't see it happening. Remember, reality is a reflection of your mind. This reality unfolds through your observation. So this is why when Jesus says, if thine eye be single, theoretically, so this is why I don't like reading the NIV, because the NIV in that translation, it says the whole body is full of light. If your eyes are not clear, that's not what he says. The whole body needs to be, the whole body is full of light. If your eye is not single, that's what the original text actually says. When you get your subconscious in alignment with your consciousness, you can awaken this eye, your pineal gland, your third eye. When you awaken this third eye, you can observe the thing, and reality unfolds through your observation. But right now, while your consciousness is saying, Nicole's telling me what to do, I'm going to do it, then you, in the inside, you like, this can't happen for me. I'm black. Can't happen for me. I'm a woman. Can't happen for me. I'm poor. Can't happen for me. I'm white trash. Can't happen for me. I come from a long line of poor people. Can't happen for me. I'm Indian. Can't happen for me. I'm abused. Can't happen for me. I'm an abuser. Can't happen for me. I messed up. I lost money on that last flip. Can't happen for me. Don't matter. So how do you get your conscious aligned with your subconscious? Now we can get to work. Meditation. What's happening in your meditation? There's a whole nother conversation. That's why this book I think everybody should read. What's happening in your meditation? What's happening in your meditation is you're either doing one of two things. You are walking around. Once you can get to that place, you're walking around in the experience, feeling what it feels like. Like, oh, I just hit a lick did a trade, made 20,000. Walking, what does that day feel like? What does it feel like? Whatever that natural state feels to you. One thing I realized about myself is like, I think I used to try to meditate from this space of like trying to feel excessive joy, which I am that person. Like I'm like, I will feel excessive joy, but for me, my natural state is because I am a natural money magnet. It needs to feel like,
So you want to know something? I don't think I ever told you this either. But remember that week I told you I was going crazy, like
balling out all your trades.
Yeah, Monday I had made like 10, and then Tuesday I made 4, and by like Wednesday, right, I was at 20,000 for the week, right? And Monday was like the first time ever that I hit anything in one day like over 4,000. So that day I was excited, I was like, wow, I did it, like. And then Tuesday came, it was like, yo, this is me. And by Wednesday, I'm up like 20K.
You sabotaged it.
Not even sabotaged it, but the emotions that I felt after that was just like, it didn't feel like what I thought, like.
You sabotaged it. You don't realize you did, but you did.
Well, yeah, I definitely sabotaged it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just even that thought of like, hey, this didn't. So here's the other thing too. This is why you have to do it beforehand, because you cannot allow this reality to dictate your emotional state. That's why you have to do it beforehand. Because if I can feel it beforehand, before reality tells me, then I can feel it.
One of the things that was...
No, I want you to hear this. Pause this, because I need you to absorb what I'm saying. If you're withholding that emotion that you think it's going to feel like until you achieve it, one, you're going to have a big letdown because you're going to be like, this didn't feel like how I thought it would feel. But also, you're not going to be able to sustain it because you didn't experience it beforehand. You cannot be emotionally dependent on this reality. When you didn't feel it, you were emotionally dependent. Do you understand what I'm saying? You said to yourself, this will feel like this. You need to be able to feel it whether it happens in this reality or not. This is why meditation is important, because you can feel it before it happens. And so therefore I am not reality. You can't tell me how to feel. I tell you what to do. I can experience it beforehand. Did you understand what I'm saying now? Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead. Now you can go.
Yeah, no, that was a part of it too. And another part was, I think some of my feelings were dependent on the feelings of other people around me at that time.
You thought that they was gonna be like, Brandon, Brandon,
Yeah,
Brandon.
I just thought it would be more of like a like wow,
A
you know,
celebration,
like-
yeah. That's why you can. I'm gonna go back to the same statement. You can't allow this reality, other people, to dictate your feelings. I don't care if you celebrate me or not. I don't care. I don't care if this reality tells me one thing. I don't care. I can feel this feeling
Yeah.
beforehand.
Then it made me question like everything. Like, what am I doing this for? Like, why did I even do this in the first place? Like,
You couldn't give it to yourself, and you're thinking that they're going to give it to you. So therefore, this is how reality will bend to you, because it's like you can have intent. That's different than being emotionally dependent on something. So your intent says, I want to make $20,000. Your emotional dependency says, what am I doing this for? I need y'all to do Brandon, with the sticks with your face on it. But if you can give it to yourself, I don't need it from y'all. I'm not emotionally dependent on it. This very specific. I'm not emotionally dependent on it. I can intend for this to happen. I could be financially dependent on it. That's cool. I can be circumstantially dependent. I can't do this until this happens. But I'm not emotionally dependent on it. I can experience those emotions now. That is how you get your eye single. And then the thing will happen. We don't really God does all of this. We don't really do anything. That's the gag. That's a whole nother conversation. That's the gag. Now, I'm going to segue into the last book, and then I'm going to segue into the lesson of this whole episode, the purpose that I wanted to share all this with you.
yes, that one.
This one. I love this book. I did. Funny story about this actual physical book. Real long story. A guy that I dated, his mother was a long-time housekeeper to this very wealthy, famous family. And the family, the patriarch of the family, the woman died. It was a husband and wife, business partners, very famous. The woman died. The husband was like 90. And because my ex's mom took care of them, or did their housekeeping, my ex was like their nephew, grandson. They loved him. So when he and I were together, he was talking about me to Pop Pop. He used to call him Pop Pop. Talking about me to Pop Pop all the time. Okay? And it was cute because he was like this old little white man. And then he's like this big dude, okay? Big black dude. So Pop Pop wanted to meet me. So I go over to Pop Pop's house, and we having a good time, and he's just so over the moon about me, like, oh my God. And he talked about his wife because she was beautiful. You're so beautiful. My wife would have loved you. And I already know because I already did all this research. Like I said, they was famous. Okay. They had Andy Warhol painting of them in their house. That's how famous and rich these people were. Okay. Big, as soon as you walk in, boom, Andy Warhol, life size, the size of you. Okay. So he was just like, oh my God. So they had this library. All the books were leather bound, similar to this. This is not leather bound. This is pleather. I don't know what this is. All the books were leather bound. And it was some of my favorite, all the classics. It was a beautiful library, okay? They were all the same leather bound. So I go in the library and I see Autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. I'm like, oh, this is my favorite book. And then he's like, you can have it. Really? No, I can't take it because it's a collection. It's like thousands of books, hundreds of books, not thousands, but hundreds of books. No, I can't take it. I can't take it. Bye. Want you to have it. He also gave me one of his wife's hats too, because at the time I used to wear berets all the time. He was hard pressed on me having it. So he gave it to me. I took it. maybe a little while later, my ex was like, you know you can't keep that book, right? Which makes sense. The books, I'm sure, as a full collection, has some crazy nominal value. Mm-hmm. He has children. This is their inheritance. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't. And then also too, like, even though mom is, you know, longtime housekeeper, she's still to help. Mm-hmm. You can't just be bringing people over, taking assets out of the house.
Yeah.
So you know you can't keep that book. I know. I was hoping I could. It's okay. So I gave it back to him, and then my ex gifted me with this as a replacement. I just like, I mean, that would be nice to have all these books the same. That's fire. Anyways, okay, more of the story. Love this book. I got a lot of lessons out of this book, but the biggest lesson overall is you cannot put limitations on your life. And this is why I'm glad you saved this for last, because we talked about the word that they use is reality transurfing. Right? This is how you can accomplish a lot of things, because once you understand that time is not real, it is your reality is a reflection of your dominant state of mind. You can achieve a lot of things. This man did a lot. He's not a president. He's the only non-ever president on a money in America. He invented the stove. He discovered electricity. He invented libraries. He invented hospitals. He was also a politician. He lived over in Europe for a little while. This man did a lot, y'all, in one lifetime. He invented franchises. I'm sure I'm not even listing off everything that he did. Benjamin Franklin, one human. And so I think when I read this book very, very early on, I was like, oh, I don't have to be defined. Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then one job defines you. No, I can do it all. He did it. I can do it. Mm-hmm. He did it all. It's a certain way that it has to be done. But messed my whole head up when I read this. And I'm like, and you did what? And you did what? And then he's telling you like his thought process behind different things and how it happened and all that. He did it. Now, let's talk about what you can do about all of this. I wanted to point all this out to you because investing, being a good investor is about being a whole person. It's about being a whole person. Some of you are just studying charts. Mm-hmm. Whatever the case may be. I don't know. And I'm not saying that you can't be good at that, being that type of investor. 100%. But right now, the world doesn't need that right now. Right now, the money, our resources are being funneled into big corporations. Taken out of your neighborhoods. The money is being funneled into big corporations. People are losing hope being an entrepreneur and funneling the money into the stock market. All of it, and all specifically into AI. In this show, I want you to think outside of the two options, because your only two options in your mind right now is my job and stocks and bonds. You're in the system that they're trying to create. They're trying to put your mind in a box. Mm-hmm. How do you make money? Stocks and bonds, job. Stocks and bonds, job. Mm-hmm. And I'm also not saying you got to be an entrepreneur, because this ain't for the weak. Everybody not made to be an entrepreneur. But what I'm saying is participate in small business. Invest in somebody's small businesses. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not saying that stock market shouldn't exist, but right now they are literally pummeling money out of local small businesses. And then y'all want to get mad when everything, oh, look at what the elites are doing. You're literally deciding to not invest in this small business. Mm-hmm. Somebody has a private equity fund. I don't care. You're deciding not to invest in small business.
When I showed you that video earlier.
Hold on. And you are giving the elites all of your money and your time. Mm. You're giving it to them, but then you post on Instagram. That's why they don't care. Because you think activism is posting on Instagram, not actually moving your money out of that And I'm not saying that they shouldn't have it. Stock market, let the stock market do what it do. But y'all missing the opportunity over here because you don't want to read and learn how to think that it can happen for you. You only want to think in this system. You only think the man is standing right there. Which one you gonna do? You gonna give us your time or you gonna give us your money? What you want? What you gonna do? Which one? There's a third option. How about what you ain't see is up the road? It was a toolbox and some sheet metal and a stack of papers with some drawings. And I ain't really understanding drawings, but I picked them up along the way. So right in front of your face, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna build me a helicopter. It's gonna take me 50 years. You already 80, so you're gonna die. But I'm gonna sit here and for 50 years and build it right in front of your face. My son knows how to do sound effects real good. I can't do it. This is the helicopter. Fly right over your
That was a
head.
helicopter? Oh, okay. I thought that was you building stuff. Thought you
No,
put
this
it
is
up
the
real
helicopter.
fast.
I picked up the blueprints. That was the stack of papers with the drawings, the sheet metal, and the tools.
Okay, I got you.
Sayonara, old man. You thought I could go up, fly right over your heads.
Right.
Ain't nobody else up there.
Right over the two options.
Right over the two options.
So, two options, right?
There's always a third option.
A person who wants to get the knowledge that you have, right? They can option one, get all these books.
Join my community.
Let me finish my options.
Sorry.
Option one, they can get all these books, right? They can go to Amazon. You can put the descriptions. They can order them. Two, they can just continue to just watch the episodes and not read the books and just, watch these episodes as you put them out. Or option three would be...
We got 3 and 4. Option 3, you can invest in our fund. Invictus Elite, we have a private equity fund. We invest in apartment buildings and assisted living facilities. Fill out the link down below. We have a pitch session that you can watch, learn more about it, or you can join our community. We have a private investor network. It's only $97 a month, and you get access to all the good game that the Father gave us. I really give all the game. I have an accelerator in there where it's a 47 module program that helps you with this. Like I just gave y'all a brief overview. It teaches you how to meditate, all the things. It's in our private investment network called the Profit Door. Join the link below.
What's option 5?
Option 5 is...
should be behind you.
Thank y'all. Dang, I got a copy of the new one up there.
Is it? Let me get it.
I think it's all the way up there at the top.
Yeah, I see it right here.
Okay. Get a copy of the book, The Anti-Hustle. The link will be down below. This has a manifestation technique based in biblical principles. In this book, get a copy down below. I wrote this book in 2017. I read it maybe once every other year. And it's my book. I wrote it. And I'll be like, dang, this is good. I need a copy. Oh, guess what?
I need a copy. I need a copy. It's crazy.
I wrote it before ChatGPT came out, okay? There was no assistance with that. Freehand, free ball writing. The other thing I want to say, I do be wanting to give y'all like other stuff. Like, this is the easy way. I don't want you to go through the hard way. The hard way is you got to learn how to ask the right questions. This helps you. Our private investor network helps you. You got to learn how to ask the right questions. When you're being met with resistance, keep asking yourself why. You remember, you are a spirit on a human journey. You're not here to get money.
You are a spirit on a human journey.
You're a spirit on a human journey. So the more you don't ask yourself why, you want to keep running up against the same problems over and over again because you're not asking why. Why can I not see this for myself?
Asking what's and not why.
They're asking what and not why, right? Why? Just keep asking, keep the why, and then once you, because that day in 1987, she said, I don't like broke dudes. And you've been carrying it since 87? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I got something that happened to me in the 90s and I still be trying like, dang, I'm like, I can't.
I didn't know you was going there with that one. I just didn't
Why
see that.
can't I get over this? I get over it enough to get over the hump, then to keep rearing its ugly head. Like, now I'm gonna leave off with this one last story. I think we went over this. We talked about this before, but that's okay. Story about the woman in the issue of blood. Okay. We won't have enough time, so I'm gonna just go. The woman in the issue of blood. You don't know. Jesus was out. Crowd was swarming him. Woman was bleeding for 13 years. She crawling. She touched the hem of his garment. He stops and he's like, she's crawling because there's people around. He stops and he's like, I felt the virtue go out of me. Who touched me? Go down, it's this woman. And she's like, and he basically says, woman, you are healed from the spirit of infirmity. Okay? Immediately after that, actually, this story is sandwiched in between one story. Jay Iris, rich dude, daughter, is sick. And he's like, yo, come heal my daughter. She's 13. That woman had the issue of blood for 13 years. Okay? One other thing I want to say. When Jesus healed the woman, he says, daughter, you are loosed from the spirit of infirmities. Okay? Right before they're like, my daughter. Go through the crowd. Little girl's 13. She was sick for 13 years. Little girl's 13. He goes, gets the daughter, heals her. And he says, maiden, arise. Now you can take this story however you want it. But the story is to show you that first of all, she had a spirit of infirmities. She wasn't sick. She had the spirit of being sick. This was a mental thing. Okay? The woman who was bleeding. So that lets you know that your mind affects your reality. Okay? The other thing is, he flip-flopped him. He called the maiden daughter. He called the daughter maiden. He's letting you know that this is either some type of time travel or this is the same story. The woman, he called her daughter because she probably felt like her parents failed her because they didn't heal her. So she now has the spirit of infirmities. In her mind, she cannot see herself being well because somewhere along the line, her parents failed her. And so what she needed to hear was, daughter, you are loosed. That healed her. Oh, I'm somebody's daughter. Now the little girl's on her deathbed. He calls her maiden. He's speaking into her. She's probably fearful that she's not going to grow up to be a maiden. So he's calling her a maiden right now. Maiden. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is because sometimes you can rewrite your story. So the reason that you are not locked in with your reality is because of something that happened to you in 1987. So now, Jesus calling the woman daughter, he rewrote her story. You can rewrite your story. As bad as this story is, and it has defined you. Women ain't ish. And I can't make no money because Keisha told me in 87 that I wasn't nothing because I ain't had no money. I know this is your identity. And you've taken pride in it. I ain't trusting no women, or money ain't worth it. It's protected you. Now you gotta go back and rewrite the story. However you want to rewrite the story. Maybe you cuss Keisha out. Keisha, I rebuke you. Keisha, I ain't like you anyway. You big-headed heifer. Rewrite the story, but you can only do it by what? Meditation. You have to go inward and you got to relive it. And you got to rewrite your reaction to the story. Internally, you don't got to call Keisha. Keisha 50 now. She got grandkids. Keisha fat. And she done had 3 heart attacks. Oh, Lord. She don't need you stressing out right now. You don't have to call Keisha.
I think you need to cut that out. Keisha fat and she done had 3 heart attacks.
Keisha 600 pounds. Let's make it extreme fat. Keisha don't need your stress. You don't need to rewrite the story. Because it's not what happened to you, it's how you reacted to it. That woman has been vexed with the spirit of infirmities because of how she perceived something that happened to her when she was a child. Rewrite it. Rewrite your stories about money. What happened? Rewrite your reaction. Rewrite it. Go internal. Some of y'all, I hope you crying right now. Rewrite it. Once you rewrite it, then we can get busy. But right now, I can't get busy with you right now. Rewrite it. But you gotta learn how to meditate first. Some of you are gonna close your eyes and you're gonna be like, what am I wearing tomorrow? What am I gonna do? Oh, I gotta feed the kids. Oh, we gotta sign up for camp. Oh, we gotta do this. Oh, we gotta do that. And then I gotta pay this bill. And then I gotta pay that bill. Can't rewrite it if your mind is always on the go. Worrying about some stuff that don't matter. Write it down. Write all your thoughts. Write all the stuff you gotta remember. All the things that keep coming up. Write it down. So you don't gotta think about it no more. Get busy. So now, I highly recommend this one. Very much so highly recommend this one. Go and read the stories surrounding mountains. Side of a mountain, the mountains. And just isolate when you think of times when people was meditating. Jesus be around the people and they be like, I got to retreat. Y'all messing with my head. I get to go in the mountain. Okay? Boom. Boom. Not in this order. Boom. Oh, we didn't even talk about this one, but I don't feel like it. Then you could get over here. Because if you don't know how to do this, and then you come over here, you start messing with witchcraft. You start gaming people. I'm gonna say yes, and he's gonna go to the right, and then you start manipulation. That's witchcraft. Don't do that. We don't want you to do that. And this is for fun. This ain't gonna change your life, but it's for fun.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about what I'm reading next, though. And we out of here. I keep starting this and stopping it. I don't know why, but I do want to read it.
The Science of Scaling. I was looking at that one.
Yeah, I keep starting and stopping. I bought it right when it came out. And I keep starting and stopping it. It's just new boy. This one, I keep starting and stopping too. Beyond Diversification. This one is boring. I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to get the information. And
who recommended you that?
We're in a community for fund managers. One of the other fund managers recommended it. This one, don't ask me how I got this book. Don't ask me where it came from. But this one is on my list too. Contagious: Why Things Catch On. Okay, love y'all.
That looked like that might be a good book, actually.
This one? Yeah, I think it is. I think it was very much so recommended. Oh, here's another one that I picked up that is on my list of things. So, okay.
Close the door.
Maybe that's my. Shoot. Actually, can you go get it? I don't want to move my spot.
What is it? Yeah. Boom.
Say, and look out the window. Say, who is it? Is somebody out there?
Nope.
Oh, it's probably my delivery.
No, it is. It's a kid, actually.
It's a kid outside?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they probably looking for JD.
Hey.
Is Joseph home?
Joseph,
No, he'll be home. Oh, hey, sweetie.
Hi.
He's at camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's at camp. Are you going to be home later on?
I think. I don't know if we have, like, we might have a limit. I don't know if we might have limited time because I think we might have to leave, like to vacation, like to Pennsylvania, like tomorrow night or Thursday.
Okay, so I'm going to have him come over tonight?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
I don't know
You don't know the plan?
not really.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock anyway, and then it'll be okay.
Alright.
Thank you for stopping by, sweetie.
Hi. See ya.
All right. Oh, when I tell you I'm so happy so Joseph is such a blessing. So, he just got here on Friday. I've been working super late. I haven't really met my
I didn't know
neighbors.
you got a vet.
Yeah, he came back on
Oh.
Friday. Okay. So they was outside up the street, and then we had me and Joseph parked,
Mm-hmm.
and then we about to come in the house. I was so tired. He was like, how did he word it? What did he say? He was like, Mommy, can I go make friends? That's what he said. Can I go make friends? And so it was adults out there. It was more adults than kids. And I was like, oh, maybe yes. I would not have gone out there. So we walked up over there, introduced ourselves.
Well, over here.
Yeah, so apparently it's the whole crew. And Joseph has so much fun playing with them. Oh, it was so sweet. I was just like, and I was talking to the parents, and they're like, yo, we thick as thieves over here. This is no joke. We don't play. I was like, wow, what a blessing. And they was like, because, it's like a little cul-de-sac. We just be sitting down, we get our lawn chairs out, and the kids just be playing. I'm like, for real?
Yeah, that is a blessing.
I know.
That is.
Because I be concerned about that. Like, when we was kids, we would just be outside. You can't do that no
Yeah.
more. No. She said we get our lawn chairs and we just be sitting out there and they just be going. They go
And
in.
kids need to be outside.
They do.
I am a big advocate of go outside. Like kids need to be out because the sun.
Yes.
you need the sun.
Right. And two, you just need to just let it out and just run around and
Yeah.
be free and all the things.